Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Welcome to tonight's class. Can I ask, we're very blessed, alhamdulillah, to have a support teacher today. So I'm very happy about that. So can we please have a student to recite the prayer at the beginning of the class? Assalamu alaikum. I've just unmuted you. If you want, you can mute yourself. Okay. Do we have a student, a chosen student that can recite the prayer?
I choose now. I was in.
I'm sorry?
I'm just choosing now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I would like actually to make an announcement that will give you some time to choose a student as well. So your exam was supposed to be today, but because of unforeseen circumstances or because the examiner is unavailable today, you will not have your exam today. Okay, so you can just relax. What will happen is we will hold a final exam, inshallah, in week 10. I'm sorry, in week 12, I'm sorry. There will be a final exam in week 12. And most probably the head teacher himself will be the examiner for that one as well. And the last date for the classes is Friday, the 30th of March. But the exam would be on the Tuesday that week. So you don't have an exam today, so you can just relax. But I still would like you to participate because we're going to learn something new today. So whenever the support teacher is ready, can you just choose somebody for reciting? Have you got one, or should I just maybe we can just randomly choose somebody for the prayers, and then for the Quran part, then you can choose somebody that hasn't had the mic that many times. Have you got somebody to recite?
No, I haven't chosen it.
I'm sorry?
I'm just searching. But
Okay.
you can start.
That's fine. So while you search, maybe I can just read the prayers myself, and then you can just choose a few students for when we do the Quran bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري. Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me. رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a. Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge. Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun 'indak. Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Our Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing. Okay, so sorry. So what we are going to do today is we will be talking about something called galgala. So you might have heard this word before. It means reading with like a jumping sound, with a jerking sound. It's also called You can, there's actually an explanation in Urdu for those of you that are more comfortable with that, but I'm just going to go ahead and read the English explanation. The learner should be taught to pronounce the above 5 letters, these are the Kalkala letters, with a jerking sound when they are in mute position, either with original sukoon, this one, or temporary sukoon due to a pause. This is called Kalkala. So I'm trying to highlight, and I'm not sure why I'm not able to highlight anything. I'm trying, it's not letting me for some reason. But anyway, so what you need to remember is there are 5 letters of Kalkala. This is Kalkala. Kalkala is basically a sound that we make, kind of like a jumping sound that we make. And we only make that sound for these 5 special letters when they have a sukoon on top. So these 5 letters are Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal. Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal. Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal. So it might seem like you won't be able to remember which letter it is while you're reading, or you might have to look it up. But believe me, I used to feel that way, honestly. I used to think that I would have to keep looking up which was the letter and all of that. But you just need to keep reading these and keep reminding yourself. You can put post-it notes on your walls, or anywhere, in the hallway, in your room, in the bathroom even. So whenever you pass those places, then you can have a quick look and just write down Kalkala letters and then write these 5 letters. And the more you see it, the more you remember, inshallah. And so basically, I will read these examples and I want you to pay attention. So all of these examples have a sukoon on top. So for Qaf, there are 2 examples, and for the rest, all of them have 2 examples. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this one, I'm going to say first without a jumping sound, so you can see the difference. Iq. So it just stops. But I don't want that to happen. So if I say that you should do Kalkala, then you should say Iq. Like small jump in the end. Instead of saying Iq, say Iq. So everybody, even if your mic's off, can you just repeat after me? Iq. Iq. And this one, Riq. Riq. And now with Ta. Sat. Sat. So instead of saying Sat and abruptly stopping the letter, the sound of the letter Ta, we don't want that to happen. We want it to kind of almost carry on for like half a second or so and just make this jumping sound. Sat. Sat. Hit. Hit. Same thing with Ba. If there's a Ba with a sukoon as well, you don't just say Ib. You say Ib. So there's a difference between Ib and Ib. Ib and Ghab. Ghab. Same thing with Jim. Aj. Aj. Ruj. Ruj. And with Dal as well. Jid. Jid. Had. Had. So this will get clearer when we get to the Quran bit. And today actually I have chosen the last few surahs from the Quran. So it's the last chapter. It's the last part of the Quran, part 30. And we're going to be looking at the last few surahs because they have a lot of examples for Kalkala. So we will have a look at that, inshallah. So I would like to just speak to the support teacher and see if anybody has.
Yes, N6 169.
N6169.
N6169.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Has she got the mic?
N6.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, good. Sorry, just a second, please. Guys, I need you to do the proper IDs. Whoever is not doing that, I will be forced to put them in the waiting room. You know that. You should know it by now. So this is the last call, last warning. Okay, everybody. I don't want to see any please choose me or you know, even though I did feel honored that somebody said I was their favorite teacher. Thank you for that. But you know, it's not okay. You have to have your ID. So change your ID, otherwise I have to put you in the waiting room. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Jazakumullah everyone. So can I just speak to the student that has the mic? Assalamu alaikum again.
Assalamualaikum.
Yes, okay, good. So have you understood what I have just explained?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I want you to start with Bismillah, and I want you to read this first word. And I'm sorry, I can't, I don't know why I can't highlight this word.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra.
Okay, so this is actually alif with the sukoon. When that happens, then you make a hamza sound, small jumping sound. So, and remember that this qaf, remember what I said, if there's a qaf with a sukoon here, like this one, then you have to make a jumping, jerking sound, it's also called. So this one, can you read this again? And I want to hear a jumping sound on the qaf.
Iqra.
That was much better. So repeat after me. Iqra.
Iqra.
Good. And what about the next one? This is also a kalkala letter. So all the letters in red are highlighted because they are the kalkala letters and they will be made with a jumping sound. So this word, please.
Fawasadna.
Fawasatuna.
Fawasadna.
Good, that was good. And one more time, we're going to break down. So we're going to say this word, this bit first. Fawa.
Fawa.
Good. And now we're going to say this. Satna.
Satna.
Sat. Sat. Soft sound.
Sat.
Okay, good. Satna.
Satna.
Okay, good. That was better. Well done. And this word. So there, in this word, which letter is the kalkala?
He won.
So which of these letters is in red? Which is the letter that we have to do kalkala on? Do you know?
Ba.
Excellent. Well done. So this is the letter with the jumping sound. So can you read that, please?
Ibrahima.
Good. I want to hear a bit of a more jumping sound. Ibrahima.
Ibrahima.
Good. One more time. Ibra, like that.
Ibrahima.
Excellent. That was really good. Excellent. Ibrahim.
Ibrahima.
Okay, well done. And what about this one? Which is the kalkala letter?
Jim.
Excellent. Jim is the kalkala letter. So can you say this word and can you do the kalkala on the jim, a jumping sound?
Ajru.
Good. But I need, yes, so you need to say this one as well. Ajruhu.
Ajruhu.
Excellent. And this one?
Jajidka.
Good. So which is the kalkala letter?
That one.
Dal. Excellent. Dal is the kalkala letter in red. So we need to make a jumping sound on the dal because dal is one of the 5 letters that we talked about. Qaf, ta, ba, jim, and there it is, dal. So there is a dal with a sukoon. So can you read this and make a jumping sound on the dal?
Jajidka.
Good. Yajidka.
Jajidka.
Good. We're going to break up the word again. Ya,
Yeah.
jid.
Jid.
Yeah. So we're going to say the ya first. Ya,
Ya.
jid,
Jid.
ka.
Ka.
Ya, jid, ka.
Jajidka.
Excellent. MashaAllah, that was really good. So I'm really proud of you. Well done. So Jazakumullah, we're going to mute you now. And I just want to Jazakumullah. I just want to say, so there's different ways to recognize a kalkala letter. It can be marked very clearly with a sukoon within the word. So in the middle of a word, like we just did now, it was in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, and in the middle. And it had a sukoon. And obviously it was one of the 5 letters, qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. Another way to recognize kalkala letters is if they have a sukoon and they are at the end of a word. So for example, in these examples, you can see that they are at the end. It's the same letters, but they are at the end of the word. Even if it's just a 2-letter word like this one, the qaf in this example, it's at the end. And then here as well, it's in the end. Ba is in the end. Jim and dal, all in the end with a sukoon. So that's another way to tell if it's a kalkala letter or not. So can we have another student, please, so that they can practice this one?
85138.
Assalamu alaikum.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Walaikum salam. How are you?
खा रही थी जब आपकी बारी आई है।
गुड अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
अब ये खा रही थी जब आपकी बारी आई है।
Okay.
क्लास के दौरान खाना नहीं चाहिए। Here.
Okay. So so can you just tell me if you've understood what we just did?
So I think someone else is unmuted as well.
Oh, I see. Okay. Do we have more than one people unmuted? Is the support teacher still there? Okay, I'll just have a look. We have, okay, yes, we do have one more student. So I'm just going to mute N619 from before. Okay, so is it A5138? Is it just you now?
Yep.
Okay, good. So is this clear, what I just explained?
Yes.
Okay, good. So start with Bismillah, and then I want you to read this first.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Zuka.
Excellent. So remember also what we said in the previous lessons about the soft letters. This is a soft letter, Dhal, Dhuq.
Zuka.
Okay, good. And this is a thick letter, Qaf, Dhuq.
Zuka.
Excellent. Well done. One more time.
Zuka.
Okay, good. The next kalkala letter is, which is the kalkala letter?
Ta.
Excellent. Can you read this word?
Tuhita.
Good. That was a really excellent ta kalkala sound. MashaAllah, I'm really happy with that. But this is a thick letter. So this one you have to make thicker. Tuhita.
Tuhita.
Excellent, mashallah. You're really good at this, mashallah. What about this one? Where's the kalkala letter?
The ba.
Excellent. Can you read this?
Farghab.
Good. Farghab.
Farghab.
Good. Excellent. And this one, next one?
Ukhruj.
Good. I need to hear this a little bit more pronounced. Ukhruj.
Ukhruj.
Good. And the last one? Dal is the kalkala in this one.
Lam yalid.
Good. And one more time.
Lam yalid.
Good. Lam yalid.
Lam yalid.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. That was really good, mashallah. So Jazakumullah for that. We're going to mute you now. And can we have another? Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
Yes, I have unmuted the next student.
I'm sorry?
I have unmuted the next student.
Oh, I see. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. N6149. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, good. So is this clear with the kalkala? Have you understood this?
Yes.
Good. So another way to tell, sorry, actually, you're just going to have to wait just 1 second because I actually forgot to mention another thing. Another way to tell which, I can mark now, so that's good. Another way to tell if something is a kalkala letter is that if it's coming, you just have to look out if it's coming in, okay, so wait. I think I'm just making it a bit confusing. So when you see that there is when you see that the verse has ended with this sign, okay, and then you see that the last letter before the verse ended was a qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal, okay, then they will turn into a sukoon, obviously, because you're stopping to read there. So they will turn into a sukoon. So they will basically turn into these letters that we have above. A qaf with a sukoon, ta with a sukoon, ba with a sukoon, jim with a sukoon, and dal with a sukoon. Even if before they didn't have a sukoon. But as you have learned at waqf, all of these signs, they turn into sukoons when you make a pause. I hope you all remember that. So as we're making a pause here, all of these last letters, they will carry a sukoon instead of whatever they're carrying at the moment. So that's another way to tell that it's a kalkala letter. So the student that we have on right now, can you start with Bismillah and read the first word, please? No, can you start with Bismillah?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good.
Sorry.
So this is, sorry, my voice is going. This is a ta, letter ta. Some students confuse it with the letter sod, but this is a ta. Okay, good. So the letter ta was pronounced correctly, and you have prolonged it a little bit as well. So it's got 2 seconds prolongation because of the alif and the fatha together. But what you have done incorrect in this one is that you have prolonged the ra, but there is no ya that comes after it together with the kasra. So this is just a kasra on its own for the ra. So this is 1 second, okay? So can you say, and then also you have to make a jumping sound because you're making a waqf, you're making a pause after the qaf, and that means that the qaf will carry a sukoon. So can you read this again? So did you understand what I said? So you have to not prolong the ra because it doesn't have a ya of prolongation. It's just a 1 second prolongation, just as if it's like 1 second, just like the blink of an eye kind of elongation, a really quick blink of an eye. just like that. Ri, not re, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so one more time.
والطارق.
So this ta will be prolonged because it has alif of elongation, but this ra won't be prolonged because it doesn't have ya of elongation. So one more time.
والطارق.
Okay, good. Well done. That was good. The only thing I have to say is that I would like you to do it again because I didn't hear a jumping sound for the qaf. وَالطَّارِقُ.
Okay. والطارق.
Good, that was good. And remember that this is a thick letter like we learned. So it comes from deep in your throat, off. There's a difference between off and qaf. So this is a qaf, and we have to say it in a thick way. But while we say it, we also have to make a jumping sound because we're making a pause. So this is how it will sound like. وَالطَّارِقُ.
والطارق.
Excellent, mashallah. That was really, really brilliant. So what about the next one? I want to hear a kalkala sound for the ta. Can you tell me why?
Because it's the end of a verse.
Excellent. Very good. So can you read this, please?
محيط.
Okay. So at the moment, you haven't applied a kalkala because it just sounded like you abruptly stopped the sound and you said muhit like that. But it has to be a jumping sound. So try and say muhit.
محيط.
Okay, good. Also, this is a thick letter, the ha. So say that as correctly as well. Muhit.
محيط.
Okay, one more time. Muhit.
محيط.
Okay, good. Well done. And what about this one?
الضب.
So this is a letter of, this is the alif of elongation. Do you know why?
Because it hasn't got anything on top of it or beneath it.
So that actually, if that was the case, I mean, it doesn't have anything, you're right. It doesn't have anything on top or underneath, which would mean that it's a blank alif, but it actually has something to do with the letter beforehand, which carries a fatha. So if there's a letter that carries a fatha, and then that's followed by alif, even if the alif doesn't have anything else, then they team up and they prolong that letter for 2 seconds. So this is in this instant, this is not just a blank alif, but it's actually a alif of elongation because it will elongate the wow sound. So can you say that, please?
أو أواب.
Okay, good. Well done. You have prolonged the wow correctly. The ba sound was not in a kalkala way. So say it after me. Awab.
أواب.
Good. Excellent. One more time. Awab.
أواب.
Excellent. And what about this one?
فروج.
I couldn't hear that, please. One more time.
فروج.
Excellent. That was really good, mashallah. I know that I can tell that you've understood what it means to do kalkala. One more time.
فروج.
Excellent. I'm really happy with that. There's nothing I'm going to say to that because it's very good, mashallah. And the last one?
أحد.
Okay, good. Well done, mashallah. So you've done that correctly as well. The only thing is, say the ha with the thick sound. It comes from deep in your throat. Ahad.
أحد.
Excellent. That was really, really brilliant, mashallah. I'm really happy with that. So jazakumullah for participating. And I'm going to mute you now, okay? Jazakumullah.
I'm going to unmute I5175.
Okay, yeah, just that's fine. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A5175. Assalamu alaikum. No response. A5175. I would like to speak to you, please. Okay, I think he doesn't want to speak to me. So that's fine. We can mute him and you
Okay.
can choose another student.
A5147.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, how are you?
Good.
Okay, excellent. So before you continue, I would like to point out one more thing. So please listen carefully, everybody. There's one last thing that we have to just read, which is how we can also recognize another way to recognize a qalqala letter, which is same as above, because at the end of a verse, but then it has a shadda. So we don't need to feel scared or think that, oh my goodness, what's going to happen now because there's a shadda, what's going to happen with the qalqala. Nothing like that. We don't need to worry. All that's going to happen is the shadda will remain because it's quite a strong thing to have. So it's something to read it with force with. So that stays. But the other signs like the kasra, the dhamma, the fatha, these signs, they all will turn into sukoons like we did before, okay? So they will all turn into a sukoon. That's quite a massive sukoon, but you know what I mean. So they will turn into sukoons. And the only thing that will be different is that it will be a word that ends with a sukoon on top and a shadda as well. So when that happens, then you say it with a little bit more forceful and stronger kind of a qalqala because there is a shadda, okay? So I hope that's clear. So the student that we have on now, Assalamu alaikum again.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to tell you because obviously I've just explained it and I haven't actually practiced this. So this is at the moment, if without pausing, it says bil haqqi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I make a pause here, this kasra will turn into what?
Sukoon.
Excellent. This will turn into a sukoon. Maybe not that massive, but you know what I mean. And so this won't be there anymore. The what is it called? The kasra won't be there anymore. So a sukoon and a shadda remain. So when that happens, then we say it with more force, with more strength. We still say it with qalqala, but we say it with more force. So we say bil haqq, like this. So can you say this?
Bil haqq.
Yes. So start with Bismillah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Excellent.
Bil haqq.
Good. And one more time. Bil haqq.
Bil haqq.
Yes. More forcefully. Bil haqq.
Bil haqq.
Excellent. And remember that this is the qaf. It's a very thick letter. It comes from deep in your throat. There's a difference between qaf and kaf. So say this one more time.
Bil haqq.
Okay, better. Well done. So say this word as well, please.
Asaqq.
Ashaq.
Ashaqq.
Yes, more forcefully and more strong. Ashaq.
Ashaqq.
Good. And a thick letter like this will be said like qaf.
Qaf.
Yes, but very thick. It's a thick letter. So say qaf.
Qaf.
There you go. Well done. Ashaq.
Ashaqq.
Ashaq.
Ashaqq.
Okay, good. What about this one?
Dabba.
So at the moment it's dabba, but if we make a pause, what happens?
Dab.
Yes, good. Dab. One more time.
Dubba.
Good. And what about this one?
بالحج.
Good. بالحج.
بالحج.
Good. بالحج.
بالحج.
Good. And last one?
جد.
Good. So at the moment, without pausing, we would say jaddu. And with pausing, we say jad.
جد.
Good. Excellent. So jazakumullah for that. We will mute you now and then we will carry on with another student. Jazakallah. Okay. So we will start with for the remaining time, we will do this last bit, inshallah. So can we have one student to read this, please?
Yes, I have unmuted the student. The next student.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
5161.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. A5161. Can you hear me? A5161, can you hear me? N6146, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Is your brother not in? Is A5161 your brother? Or is there maybe a problem with your...
I have unmuted A5144.
Oh,
Hello, that's me.
oh, sorry, wait a second. So I think we have more than one. So wait. So the ST, please. Can we not have two students at the same time?
Okay, but it's A5161 again.
Okay, A5161 is it? Okay. A5161, Assalamu alaikum.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum. Who is this?
This is 85144.
A5144.
Hello?
Support teacher. I think we're having more than one mic open. Can you just check, please?
Okay. 144. I have unmuted 144.
Okay. Can we have the student that we had before, please?
161.
N6, well, I think it was A6159. Is that correct?
No, it's A5161.
Okay. So did we have? Okay, yes. So that's fine. So N6146. Assalamu alaikum.
161.
Yeah, no. But he didn't reply, so his sister replied.
Oh.
So N6146. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you N6146?
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering actually about your ID because is your brother in the class as well? A5161.
Yes, he's in the same class. Yes.
He is in the class as well.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, because he didn't reply before.
One device. That's why.
But I can really not hear you very well. Is it possible for you to come closer to the mic?
We are very close to the mic.
Oh, but are you signed in from two devices?
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Is it okay if I don't carry on with you because I can hardly hear you. It's very difficult.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Okay, Jazakumullah. So we will mute you now and we will carry on with the other student that you had unmuted. Who was that?
It was A5144.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Okay, there you go. Okay, sorry about that. These things happen, so don't worry about it. So can you just start with Bismillah, and then I would like you to say read the first verse, please. This one.
Yep, okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Yabat Duh.
Tabbat.
Yeah, but
This is a ta. That's okay.
Yada Abi Lahabim Watab.
Okay, that was really good with the kalkula. Well done, mashallah. Can you read this? Can you actually read the next verse as well?
Okay. Ma ana anhu maluhu wa ma.
You're just speeding through it.
Oh,
Your car drives very fast, but it needs to slow down. So this is this is obviously the thing that you know. I always forget the name of. This is a. Can you help me out?
Ziramadde Sagir.
Yes, this is a mad saghira, exactly, just as this one as well. Mad kabira is the thick one. So this is a mad saghira, but it still is a very long elongation. So I need to hear that. And this is a vertical fatha, so that also is elongated for 2 seconds. Please.
Okay. Ma ana anhu maluhu wa ma kasab.
Okay, good, well done. So you've done the kalkula, wama kasab, excellent. So can we have another student to try? Mashallah, I think you really got this with the kalkula. Well done, mashallah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My sister hasn't had a go. Can she have a go?
Yeah, that's fine. What's her ID?
N6161.
N6161. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so can you start with Bismillah and can you read this verse, please?
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya naran zata lahab.
Okay, good. This is the soft letter, Zata.
Zata.
Remember what I said? Make it look like you're about to bite your tongue and then say it. Zal.
Zal.
There you go. Zata lahab.
Zata lahab.
Excellent, mashallah. Well done. And the next one as well, please.
Wamra'atu hammalata.
This is a meme ghunna sound for 2 seconds.
Hammalatal hatab.
Okay, good. This is a ta marbuta. So this is a thin sound. It's not a thick sound. It sounded a little bit like a ta here. So there's a difference. Thin sound, thick sound. Hammalatal hatab.
Hammalatal hatab.
Latal hatab.
Latal hatab.
So you're actually really good with the ta sound, mashallah, which some people can find a bit difficult. But this is not a ta, this is a ta, mouth open kind of a letter. Ta, lata, latal hatab.
Latal hatab.
And again, ta. Say ta.
Ta.
Latal.
Latal.
And now comes the thick letter, 2 thick letters.
Hatab.
Good. Latal hatab.
Latal hatab.
Excellent, mashallah, really good. And do you want to do the last one as well?
Yeah. Fi jidi hablum min masad.
Okay, good. So I like that you're reading it nice and slow. What I want to say is that I think you're really good with the thick letters, mashallah. But sometimes you can make them where you're not supposed to, like this one. This is not a thick letter. This is a thin ha. Very light ha, like house. So this is ha. This is a thick letter, ha. So you've called this a thick letter as well, but it's actually a thin letter. Ha and ha. The other thing I want to say is that this is a ba with a sukoon. Do you know what that means?
I'm not sure.
What have we been learning? What is a ba with the sukoon? It's a
Calcula.
yes, it's a kalkula letter. Well done. So there is a kalkula letter right here. It's in the middle of the word. It has a ba with the sukoon. So you will say it with a jumping sound.
Hablum.
Hablun.
Hablum.
Excellent. And the other last thing was, I think you said min. If you were to pause here, then I would understand min. But as we're not pausing because we're almost at the end of the line, we will connect the meme to this meme because both of them have shadda. So this noon, this will be ignored. This will just be cut out, and we will go straight from the meme to the meme. Mim masad.
Masad.
Okay, excellent. Jazakumullah. So can we have another student and mute this student, please? Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Unmuted N6172.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, so can you start with Bismillah and read the first verse over here, please?
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad.
Okay.
Huwallahu ahad.
Okay, good. So this is a qaf, thick letter, and this is a thick letter ha, and then this is a dal at the end of a verse. If a dal comes at the end of a verse and it has any sign like this, it will fall away and it will carry a sukoon. And then if a dal carries a sukoon, it automatically becomes a kalkula letter. So can you say this with a jumping sound, please?
Okay. Qul huwallahu ahad.
Excellent, mashallah. Next one.
Allahu samad.
Good. This is, you make your mouth round, sod.
Sod.
Yes, there you go. Allahu samad.
Allahu samad.
Excellent. And this one?
Lam yalid.
Remember that this is a dal with a sukoon, and it will become a kalkula letter because of that.
Okay. Lam yalid.
Lam yalid.
Lam yalid.
Good. And next one?
Walam yulad.
Kalkula letter dal.
Walam yulad.
Good. Walam yulad.
Walam yulad.
Good. And last one?
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay. This was a good ha sound, but this is a kalkula with a dal with a sorry. This is a kalkula letter dal. Because it's at the end of a verse and this sign will turn into a sukoon. So that means it's a kalkula letter. Dal with the sukoon, kalkula letter. So we will say it with a jumping sound. So repeat after me. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
This one is inverted dhamma. So this is 2 seconds. And the kalkula, I need to hear that properly. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
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 Okay, good. Excellent. Jazakumullah. So we'll mute you now and see if we can find another student.
N6167.
Have we got a student?
N6167.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay. So I would like you actually, just for revision purposes, I would like you to repeat after me if that's fine with you.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
So just before I start reading, thick letter, thick letter, thick letter, and also kalkala with it as well. Because we will stop here, so the qaf will carry a sukoon, so that will make it a kalkala letter. قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
Qul a'udzu birabbil falaq.
Good. من شر ما خلق.
Min sharri ma khalaq.
Good. ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب.
Wa min sharri ghasikin iza waqab.
Good. So this is the ba with the fatha, which will turn into ba with the sukoon because we stop here. So that's a kalkala letter. This is a thick letter. غاسق.
Ghasikin.
Okay. And this one. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ.
Wa min sharri nafathati fil uqad.
Excellent. Well done with this bit. Some people get that a bit muddled up, but well done, mashallah. And then lastly, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ.
Wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad.
Okay, good. Good with the kalkala sound. But this is a thick letter, and this is a thick letter, ha and ha. And this is a soft letter, dha. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ.
Wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad.
Well done. Very well done, mashallah. But this needs to be prolonged. إِذَا حَسَدَ.
Iza hasad.
Okay, mashallah. Well done. I'm really pleased with that, everyone. So Jazakumullah, we will mute you now. And can we have a last student to read the prayer at the end, please?
Again from Nasirat N6166.
I'm sorry?
N6166.
Okay. I just saw that. Sorry, just a second. Assalamu alaikum. I just saw that A5167 has a long thing added after his name. So please change that. The student should change this, otherwise he'll be going in the. Please put him in the waiting room if he doesn't do so. And anybody else that has a name apart from his ID or her ID, please put them in the waiting room as well. Okay. Okay. So can I please speak to the next student? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. So can you read the prayer at the end of the class, please?
I try to have prayer and
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم.
MashaAllah, well done. And translation?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Okay, and can you carry on as well?
وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً.
And translation?
And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Okay, and since we have a little bit more, I think we have just time for this one as well. Can you read this, please?
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Well done, mashallah. And translation?
O Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing.
Okay, Jazakumullah. That was really good, mashallah. Jazakumullah, everybody. And inshallah, I will be speaking to you next Monday, inshallah, again. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. The class has finished.